Hey everybody, this is John Wayne Daugherty with JWD Lego Fun, coming at you with a menagerie of different sets from different genres and different themes today. We've got the Star Wars Imperial Star Destroyer, we've got the new Hedwig set, and we have the Stranger Things set. So we're going to be talking about each one of these specifically, but I just wanted to talk to you in general about them first. So the Star Wars set is one of the ones that I got for free from the Kelly Clarkson and Lego appearance. It is over 4,700, probably almost 4,800 pieces, 42 inches long, 26 inches wide, 18 inches tall. It has a base and a little nameplate on it, and a little miniature of the Tantive ship that Princess Leia was in Star Wars A New Hope. The Hedwig set here has a display placard and also has parts that move to make the wings flap. So we'll see that. This Stranger Things set, if you're a fan of the show, you know there's the upside down. And so there's a right side up and the upside down of the set, and different builds and the interiors and exteriors. So there's different stuff there to look at. If you haven't seen the show, definitely got adult language and it's scary. So not for everybody, but the set is interesting. And these two sets here are ones that my daughter wanted. So she got to have those. And then I wanted to do this Imperial Star Destroyer because it was such a huge set. And I hadn't built a set that big before and just wanted to see what it was like, especially with it being a Star Wars set. It's actually my second Star Wars set to build. I've got one more that I will show at some later time at a different video. And so we're just going to kind of clear off the table and show all those different things so that way you can have some more details. And I've got a video of unboxing the Imperial Star Destroyer, and I'll put that in this video as well for you to see, because the box itself and how it was packaged was pretty impressive and neat. And also show you the instruction book for the Imperial Star Destroyer because it's just gigantic. And so we'll be back with all that with maybe a different camera angle and different viewpoints, and we will see you up next. All right, this is the Harry Potter Hedwig set. 75979 is the set number. This set is $40, which is not too bad of a price point, especially for a display set like this. But it also has the extra added bonus of having motion with it, with some Technic pieces. This is really cool. I love this. So when you turn the crank here, it has this flying motion with the wings. And it's not just up and down, up and down, up and down. It has actual motion because of the Technic pieces and how it was designed to really make it look like, that it's soaring. I did a video with this, a short video with some music in the background. It was super cool. The head turns here. There's lots of detail on the tail and the tail feathers and the wings. The display stand itself has some clear yellow and red pieces on it. So really nice. This is definitely a cool set if you're a Harry Potter fan or if you're an Owl fan. And so if you are interested in any of that, or just because this is just super, super cool, this is definitely one that you want to pick up. So we will talk about the Star Destroyer next. This is the Imperial Star Destroyer set 75252. 36 pounds in the box over here. It is huge. Really, I'll show you some more stuff in the box and the instructions and stuff a little bit later. But for now, let's just talk about this monster. All right, so this is the Devastator Imperial Star Destroyer that was in Star Wars: A New Hope. This is Princess Leia's ship that she was captured on. Darth Vader invaded the ship from the beginning of A New Hope. Obviously, this is not minifigure scale because we've got a couple of display minifigures here for Imperial officers or Admiral, whatever. And you can see the size of them in comparison to the ship. Obviously, huge in comparison. So the set is 4,800 pieces about, and it's kind of like building everything twice. These panels are very similar, but just mirror image. The bottom panels, these are panels. These are each a piece. If you take these off, then it has a place where you can have a handle to lift it up, or you can lift it up here by holding it and lifting it up straight up. These two parts here are kind of mirror image of each other, and then there's this one part here, and then there's engines. We'll do some more camera angles to give you some more detail and everything for that up next. But it's a $700 set. The Millennium Falcon is $800, but it has interiors. This is a shell on the inside, and we'll show you that as well. And so it was cool to get the chance to put it together, but you kind of look at it wrong and it wants to fall apart. When I was rearranging it to put it, in different angles and stuff for the video, I was having little pieces falling off and things like that. So that was very frustrating. I'm glad I did it because I got a chance to do it. But if you're really looking for a build that's going to really challenge you, this is probably not the one that you want to spend the price point on. There's, the Hedwig set may not be it could be a little bit more challenging, and obviously it's, very neat with all the movement and stuff like that. But this one here, I don't know. If I was going out and getting it, I don't know that I would get this set, knowing what I know now. But if you're a super huge Star Wars fan and you've got a great place to display it, hey, great. That's, it's your thing and that's what you want to do. So that's I guess my little warning about it, and also just being truthful about it. So, up next, we're going to switch cameras so that way we can get more details and I can kind of show you how it was boxed up, because that was really super cool. And we'll get into that up next. All right, so first I want to show you, before we show you the interior, this giant book. This is the instructions. It is spiral bound. It is about 1 inch thick. The pages are probably around 11 by 17 inches, and it goes through all different stuff about the people who designed it and their involvement with the people at Lucasfilm, and then the instructions, and it has over 1,000 steps. And again, I said some of those are repeated, so it's probably more like 1,500 steps and almost 500 pages. So definitely impressive book. The whole set weighed 36 pounds. This book probably is at least 10 pounds by itself, maybe almost 15. So that means 20 or 25 pounds is the actual set. So I've taken off the side panels off of the front on the right side here off the top. So that way you can see all the Technic skeleton on the inside. This is, again, not minifigure scale, so there's no pilot seat or details or anything like that in here. It's all this Technic skeleton that, it's got to hold 20 to 25 pounds. It's got to be pretty strong. So that in and of itself is a feat. This top piece here is Technic inside of it, and then the detail of what like the bridge, and then we have engines and thrusters here on the back. There's multiple ones of those along the back. Again, the top and the bottom and the sides are very, very, very similar to each other as far as the builds. they have clips on the bottom of them that are like this, and they insert into these tabs here. So they're connected to the plates, and then they insert into these tabs, and then there's places where they insert here on the inside of this in order to have a place for all the stuff to rest, or they rest on each other, or these different tabs and stuff like that. So that's how this set goes together. Again, would I want to go out and buy it? Probably not for the stuff that I would want to use, but I definitely was glad for the chance to put it together. But that's just me. You know, somebody else could be more into this type of model and the display of it. Definitely glad I got a chance to do it though, and be able to show off some of this stuff to you guys. So we will switch again and talk about the next thing. Something else I wanted to show you is the box, because it's unique in and of itself. Has even tabs here. It says here, open it from this end. So we open it up, have another nice picture of the ship. Another picture of the ship. The interior is the first box. This is the box that holds the gigantic instructions. Kind of shows the ship in a blueprint. Shows that it's 43 inches long, actually, not 42. Oops. This is the actual plate from the description at the front. So it shows who makes it and how big it is, the actual ship, quote unquote. Then there's a set of 4 boxes in here that have the detailing on them. This is the one at the top here is the first box. This is the last box. There's 19 sets of bags throughout these boxes. The first box also has extra pieces in it, plates and engine parts and things like that that aren't in the separate bags. But the boxes even have the detail that wraps around them on the bottom and on the top. And so, and each box is different. So that's neat that they gave a different experience as far as even just the box. So wanted to show you that. All right, now we go to the Stranger Things set. It's called the Upside Down. It's set 75810, 2,287 pieces from the Netflix show Stranger Things. So we've got Hopper and Eleven and his police car, which is like a Bronco, I believe. There's a swing here on the porch, and a couch and bucket and chair. So, you know, it's the house number 149. It's got all these details. Then we've got other minifigures here for the other characters in the show. There we go. So you can get a closer look at those guys. And it comes with a little bicycle here. Then the Upside Down. Got one of the bad guys. And Will, who's stuck in the Upside Down, which is basically the Upside Down in different colored version and adding some vines version of the house that is above. So you can see there's the nice house. There's the Upside Down house. It's got the blues and the grays and the Demogorgon. Again, this show is definitely for mature audiences. So for those of my watchers that are younger guys, this is a fun thing to build, but definitely not a show for you without your parents knowing that you're watching it. So let you check that out, and then we will go to the other side. All right, so we've turned it around so we can see the interior of the house. Again, the same theme. we've got, you know, trees in the regular world, and these trees have Technic pieces on the inside and then the upside down tree. And you can actually flip this set so it can be either right side up or upside down. There is a light piece here that lights up the letters on the wall. All this kind of stuff. And the show is set in the 80s, so we've got the old telephone receiver here and the boom box and some of the details. The boy is missing, and so there's a poster about him, and the comic books and the chair. Again, here in the upside down, we've got the chair just in a different color, and the light's more in black and white, and the vines are growing, but it still has the boombox and everything. It's totally upside down, and the set is made and everything is anchored down, so when you flip it over, it is fine in and of itself without having any issues. So the upside down doesn't have the little extra attic space like for the movie camera and the Dungeons and Dragons hat up here. Like, it's not the same as down here, but most everything else is. And so I will flip it over so you can see that it still remains standing when you flip it over. Okay, now we flipped it over. They even have the truck put on in such a way that the truck still sticks even if it's upside down, while the upside down is right side up. The box is also done in that way. It's got the upside down, the right side up, but it has the Lego logo down here upside down as well. So just cute little touches like that. Definitely lots of little Easter eggs and stuff. How about this for a bad guy? You know, you definitely don't want to see that. And this is when his face is open. And then there's another option when you take off the hood that has him with his face all closed up. So they've got quite a bit of the options. So when it gets mad, when it gets mad and it's coming after you, then the face part opens up, and that's what it looks like. It's pretty scary. So it's an interesting set. It's got some good details. It's probably medium price point. I think it's around like $179, something like that. The trees on both sides are exactly the same. So it's the same build twice. The house is exactly the same except for different colors. And the upside down has extra little vines and weeds and stuff on it. So definitely repetitive as far as the build goes. Not super challenging, definitely interesting with the trees. If you're not a fan of the show, probably not necessarily a set that you would, you know, it's not a kind of a Lego challenge set. You're like, oh gosh, I've got to have that. But it's definitely neat. And if you're a fan of the show, something you want to look into. And, you know, some different stuff that we hadn't seen before. So it's definitely worth checking out. Thank you again for tuning into this video. I hope you liked a little bit from Harry Potter and a little bit from Star Wars and Stranger Things from Netflix. And like and share and subscribe to my channel. We're really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Please also go and follow me on Facebook, JWD Lego Fun, and Instagram, JWD Lego Fun. So, and also on my Facebook page, that's probably where I'm going to announce a giveaway. So make sure that you're following that and watching for announcements. And I do post some extra stuff and things as I'm doing builds and stuff on that as well as some on Instagram. So make sure you're following all those places and subscribing and sharing these videos for people that like Lego and Disney and just hanging out and having fun and doing stuff that you love. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.